Hey everybody, it's the Walker. So what are we doing today? Well, it's a cold morning here. And we're doing an in-camp review of the Nitecore LR30 lantern. First thing we'll do is just show you the user interface, as it's a very simple one. Click and hold, turns it on. And you just click through the three modes. One mode, that's low, medium, high. The high mode I think only holds for a certain amount of time, and then it drops down to the medium mode in order to prevent overheating. To turn off, you simply click and hold again. You double click to go onto a crazy bright red mode. Look at that, it's insanely bright for a red mode. You click through flashy red mode, SOS red mode, click and hold turns it off, then you go on to this beacon mode. Let's see if it activated. There it goes. It takes 2 seconds to do that. Let's see if you can see. So it's basically, there it goes. So click and hold. There you go. You have to hold it for like 2 seconds. This beacon mode will allow you to find it in the dark, and it'll last forever. It's actually pretty useful at night if your lantern's not on. And then from startup, you could click just to turn that beacon mode off. That flashing light will show you the voltage. I'll do it again. 1, 2, 3. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. So I don't know. That's like 3.8 or something like that. 3.9. I wasn't keeping track. But the first three flashes, the first series shows you the voltage. Then a pause, and that's in single volts, and then after that it shows you the voltage in tenths of a volts. So 1, 2, 3, pause. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 3.9 volts. Now this I'll show you there's a little ultralight hangy thing. So it hangs, and it obviously projects light in this direction. Now this can run off of, open it like this, right here, there's the O-ring. Runs off I have this on a Nitecore lithium ion battery, a 18650. But it'll also use two CR123s, which is what I was doing last night in the coldest of the cold. A strong, super strong magnet. In fact, it's so strong, sometimes when you're putting the batteries in, it'll suck the battery right out. Doesn't happen all the time though, but just something to keep aware of. Super strong magnet that can easily support the weight of this lantern on surfaces, like a auto body or a refrigerator. Okay, now not much. I'm going to show you the field testing part of this review because it's just a simple lantern. The cool things about this lantern, it has something called a high color renditioning. It's supposed to make like the colors look natural and stuff. Yeah, you know, whatever. It's pretty neat. And the other cool thing about this product is the incredible lightweight. It doesn't weigh anything. I'm going to put the weights, I'm going to put the stats and the run times up on the screen. Now I did a water test for it. It's IXP6. So what I did is I put it out in torrential rain for 6 hours. Of course, that's not how they come up with the rating, but that's what I did. And as you saw, there's an O-ring right there, and it did okay. There's a few drops of water got into the case, a very few drops of water, and that water disappeared. I kept it open. It disappeared in a day. So a little, maybe 2 or 3 drops of water got into it, and that's about it. which for 6 hours of torrential rain outside, that's not bad. And obviously the gear item still works because I'm still using it. So it passed my water testing of this gear item, because IXP6 is not dunk rated, so you're not going to see a dunk test here. So leaving it out in torrential rain for 6 hours was the only thing I could really think of. Okay, what we're going to do is the field testing part of this review next. As I said, I'll put up all the stats, the run times, the weights, and things like that, and the battery types it uses. But I can tell you right now, it's lithium ion and CR123. So stay tuned for the field testing part of this review. It's awesome. And as always, if you don't want to watch that part of the review, give me a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. But I'd hang on for it because it's pretty cool. Up next, the field testing. One of the uses of a camp lantern is for a marker. We need to get water for our camp. That's the medium setting. Does an excellent job illuminating the entire camp. High setting, in my opinion, is overkill. But, you know, it's there for the people who need it. Now, one thing, it hangs, drop this back down. The lantern hangs like this, so it kind of projects the light that way. So that's kind of nice. All I have to do is position it in its natural hanging. We'll project the light towards that direction right there, which is exactly where I am. Again, high, which is really a turbo mode thing, in my opinion. Low, which is actually, I think, good enough for, you know, lower light camp duties. Medium, which is just fine. Crazy red, look at that. Wow, that's a bright red, I'll tell you. That's a really bright red. I mean, a really bright. It's kind of funky and weird. The brightest red of a lantern that I have little flashing. SOS. One, two, three, four. 4 volts. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 volts. It's getting down in the 20s. So I may put in lithium primaries in there. CR123s. But alright, we're going to use this as a means to find our camp back when we're going for water. So let's go. There we are. Here's the pro. See that lantern right there? That tells me exactly where my camp is. I mean, of course, it could be obstructed like that by a tree, but bam, there it is. So even the headlamp, I have no way of seeing my camp, but if I have a hanging lantern, like this Nitecore lantern, I know exactly where that camp is. There's no question. And you know, it doesn't take much to lose your camp in the dark. Even with a headlamp, you know, the best headlamp It's only as good as the trees right in front of it, basically, a lot of times, especially in this thick forest. That's exactly where that is. Make a beeline right for it. Utterly perfect. Very nice. It's a very fast tour around my night camp. There's all the extra wood, more wood ready to go. Fire up the stove again. Drying the shoes off there. Lantern. There's my pack, and the pack has the poncho. Poncho's got two cords right here. This is on a, I have a ridge line set up here. So should I need to set up a tarp really quickly, I just grab the poncho, just covering up my pack, bam, throw it right on there, use these sliding friction knots to slide it right out, and I'm done. Although the Gore-Tex bivy will give me plenty of protection. Gloves and a sleeping hat. Now, this is a cool hat, but it's not as good as this for sleeping. It's a little bivaka hood. It'll be nice. Let's check out this color renditioning that they talk about with the LR30. Alright, that looks pretty natural. That's exactly how it looks to me. That's in the medium mode. Huh, okay. If I was to use this for hiking in an emergency, the headlamp died, flashlight died, I'd stick with this medium mode. It seems pretty good. You know, I mean, things like this water, mud, could be a problem if you're just walking, stumbling through the woods. Mud there. I kind of like the way it hangs there, this application. It kind of hangs like this naturally, and that projects the beam forward. So for this particular application, I rather like that. In case I want to just do it by hanging it on a piece of paracord.